Hey everyone.
Hello. Good afternoon or good evening. It's after 5.
It's
How
really
y'all?
after 5. It's good evening at this point.
Yeah, evening.
Yes, Miss Danielle, you said
Good
afternoon.
Anyhow, who y'all? We're gonna be talking to y'all about a lot of educational stuff.
Yes. And we'll give y'all some time to come on in as we always do. But I hope everybody has had a great, amazing day. And it's a good Saturday. I hope everybody enjoyed that heat as well. Hopefully some people enjoyed the pool, because this was definitely the perfect weather to go out, have some fun out there in the water or at the beach or anything.
Yes, it was definitely humid out there today. For sure. Definitely. Yes.
Hey everyone, so it's Miss Tamika. I just want to say happy weekend to everybody. Glad to see all the beautiful people. Something's going on with the connection. We'll check that here. Okay, it's back. Just want to say hey to the beautiful people, the beautiful kings and queens around the world. If y'all are just tuning in to us for the first time, we are the ladies of Raw Authentic Women. I'm Miss Tamika.
Yes. I'm Miss Danielle. Hey,
I'm
y'all.
Miss D, and to Miss Tamika, you look beautiful today.
Thank you. I look beautiful every day, girl, even on my ratchet days. And you look beautiful as well, you and Miss Danielle.
You look cute, girl.
So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So let's go ahead and start.
Yes.
Yes.
So, go ahead.
As always, this is a platform for men and women to come together where we keep it real and raw. And also, this is a judgment-free zone and a safe space. No negativity of all. When we see it, you will be deleted and blocked.
Yes, exactly. And as always, we talk about a lot of topics and many different topics. If you have something that you want us to discuss, please inbox us or email us. That's the best way to get in contact with us right away. But we talk about things like tonight, and we'll be talking about educational, family development, you name it, we'll discuss it here on Raw, okay?
Yes.
Yes, and tonight we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get a little deeper into it, you guys. We're gonna be talking about, hey girl, we're gonna be talking about some things that really need to be brought out and spoken about. CPR, Ms. Danielle is gonna show us the ropes. This is gonna benefit a lot of us. Hashtag help save a life. Ms. D is gonna start and take it away about what's going on with the school systems, okay? Also, we have a lot coming up. If you missed our show last Saturday before, we were talking about what we have coming up next. We'll post that link as well after this show. Let's go and get into it.
Yes, make sure to go watch that on YouTube. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get into it. For the parents out there, in case you have not been aware, there is about to be some new changes coming up for the 2024-2025 school year.
But if anyone has children, they're definitely aware. Maybe they don't know the details that you're about to explain, but they're definitely aware.
Correct.
Yes. So one of the biggest issues that's coming up right now is transportation. A lot of people are not happy about it. Parents and teachers combined are not happy about it. They are about to change the bus schedules, bus routes, and on top of that, they're also about to change some of the bus zoning and things of that nature.
Oh, wow.
For some parents, they are about to start enforcing the parent rights or walking zone rights, where basically if you live within 1 mile, it's a certain thing where you have to walk up to 1 mile to the bus stop.
Huh?
Yeah. Excluding kindergartens and preschoolers.
Okay,
So kindergarten and preschoolers are not on this first and up, first to.
Correct.
Yes,
I was going to verify that.
they exclude, but still, that's still a lot on kids walking a mile just to get to the bus stop.
Yeah.
Okay, so who is this? Just Roanoke City?
Yeah, so this is Roanoke City. Roanoke County, y'all might have something else going on, or they might try to implement it.
And what she means about changing the zoning areas is where you live, okay? That's the zone. Wherever you live, you're in a zone. So your child may have been going on the west side, but then they now go to Fairview. Who knows, you know? That's what she means by zone.
But let's get more into
So-
this. This is good information.
I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all the new schedule that has already been proposed, and I believe they've already voted and approved it on May 28th.
I was going to say,
It's
what was the
already
date?
been approved.
Yes.
Wait, hold on, Ms. Danielle. She was giving out the date. So it's June what, like 15th?
May 28th.
Okay,
So the last meeting was concluded.
Okay, so May 28th.
Correct. So the new times that are going to be for school for transportation, which is tier 1 students, which is elementary kids, it will be the new school times at 7:15 a.m. to 2 p.m. So it'll be 15 minutes earlier than the current tier 1s. Tier 2, which
Hold on
is
1 second.
Let's name the school.
So tier
That's tier 1.
Hold on. So tier 1, I think Miss Danielle has those. So hey everyone who's joining.
So while she looks at that tier 1 school,
It's elementary schools, correct?
Yes.
correct. And Ms. Danielle has the actual school list.
Tier 1 again, as Ms. D just stated, starts 15 minutes early. If your children were used to going to school at 7:30, they now will be going 15 minutes early. Which, if you didn't think like me, 7:30 is already too early. That's why my kids is always late. Okay, just go ahead and throw that out there. They definitely had. They're at school all the time,
That's a
but they was
difficult
definitely
schedule
late.
for any working parent.
But pushing it up,
Yeah.
guys,
And
I'm
mind you,
not a parent, but that's a lot already. Even just that 15 minutes.
right? And mind you, being that my children was 7:30 to 2:15, my preschooler, who's now going to kindergarten, he had to be on the bus stop by 6:15, 6:20.
Oh,
And
no.
his bus came about 6:30. Therefore, he has to get up at least about 5 o'clock or 5ish just to get ready for school. Like, that's absurd, you know.
That's like you getting up for a 9 to 5 job at this point.
Right,
How do
exactly.
people not even get up that early for a job?
Exactly, and I don't think that they truly thought about the students and about the kids and the parents when they made a lot of these schedules. I feel like
before
they
you go
thought
to
about
that,
the buses.
It also looks like they're getting out early, or is that the same time?
No, they get out 15 minutes early. They go
Mhm.
15 minutes early, get out 15 minutes early.
Okay.
So again,
So, before you go to the schools, what you talking about them not taking in parents' consideration and teachers, the school decision also, the new transportation vendor Zoom actually had input on the schedules, which I feel like they shouldn't have had input, in my opinion.
yeah, and they did have surveys that were sent out to us parents and things, and we all had the option to intervene and put in your surveys, and I'm pretty sure lots of parents did. I did as well. They sent through texts and other things like that.
Alright, so right now let's stick to giving them the schedule, then we'll go ahead and touch base on
Yeah.
that. Cause,
So-
yeah. So team one.
If you did that, that's great. If not, then I mean, you really had got what you got. So anywho, tier 1 is Fairview Elementary, Fallon Park, Highland Park, Hurt Park, Garden City,
Mhm.
Preston Park, Rams, which is Roanoke Academy, and Westside. That is tier 1. So again, those schools, if your children go to those schools or will be going, they will be starting school at 7:15 to 2.
Alright.
And tier 2 is also elementary.
Oh, it
Theirs-
is? Okay.
Yes. They are 8 a.m. to 2:45 p.m. Their schedule has not changed. It will remain the same.
Well, no, their schedule has changed because Brown Hill was way earlier. So some of these schools are in new zonings. So when Ms. D said about zoning, some of these schools are now in the new zones, which is new tier, such as Brown Hill. So I don't know about some of these other ones. Oh yes, also Monterey, and Lincoln Terrace. Those 3 schools are now in new zones. So they will start.
So
at
if
8.
yours was originally in tier 2, it will remain the same. But if your child's school is now considered tier 2, it may have changed from their original time. It could affect you as well.
And so, that's Crystal Springs, Fishburne Park, Garden Court, Lincoln Terrace, as I said, Monterey, Morningside, Brown Hill, Washington, and Virginia Heights. Those are the schools, elementary schools that's in tier 2 from 8 to 2:45. So they're getting out 30 minutes later and going in at 8. Now for me, the 8 o'clock is fine. You know, like I said, they was getting to school pretty late because of the 7:30 time change. I mean, it wasn't late, but it was like 5 minutes, 10, whatever, you know, but whatever. Anywho, this would probably be great for me.
Yeah, for some other parents, maybe not, especially if they got to be at work at 8 a.m.
Yeah, exactly.
But Tier 3, which is high schools and Forest Park Academy, the new schedule will be 8:45 a.m.
Excuse me, Forest Park Academy is high school. Just to
Yeah,
make
it
that
is
clear.
high school.
Yeah, but they actually specified their specific name.
Okay,
We know
yes,
it's a
because
high
we the bomb. Okay, just putting that out
We
there.
know it's a high school, but
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway,
so
So high schools and Forest Park Academy for Tier 3. The new schedule will be 8:45 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., which is 15 minutes later than the current Tier 3.
And of course, those schools are Forest Park,
Mhm.
Patrick Henry, and William Fleming High School.
Okay, and that was Tier 3 high schools.
Yeah.
15 minutes late.
Yeah, 15 minutes later, which means they will go in
So what,
15 minutes
so
later
what
and come
time
out
do they
15 minutes.
normally start at 8:30 or something?
I'm guessing if it's 15 minutes later, I guess they start at 8:30. It's getting out at 3:15.
Oh, okay, probably so.
Okay, perfect.
And then for Tier 4,
What's Tier 4, baby?
which is middle schools in North C. Taylor.
Oh, so Tier 4 is middle school? Now this schedule don't make sense, Roanoke City. Now I'm about to pop my shit.
Which
For real.
to me don't make sense why is middle schoolers going in later than high schoolers.
Right.
But excuse this.
High schoolers are the oldest, but I wonder if they did it for parents. Hold on, go ahead and tell them the time first.
So
They will.
for middle schools, Tier 4 again, it's middle school in North C. Taylor. The new schedule is 9:30 a.m. to 4:15 p.m., which is 30 minutes later than the current time.
Right, and those schools again is North C. Taylor, as Ms. D stated, James Breckenridge, James Madison, Fishwick, Lucy Addison, and Woodrow Wilson. What is Fishwick? I don't know if
I've
you've
never heard of that.
So they're going 30 minutes later than current time.
Yes.
Well, it looks like they've been going because if they was 30 minutes, that mean they was going at 9
So when I'm
to 3:45.
So what I'm thinking with this schedule is they're allowing the high schools to go in earlier and get off before the middle school so that they can be home to take care of the kids. You know, for the parents that might have the high schools watching. Look, I'm just saying, y'all. You know, the high schools sometimes have to watch the kids.
Well, the high school should have been going in before elementary.
Well,
Excuse me, I have something to read. Miss Board Member Diane Casala said that the scheduling change will impact responsibilities placed on working parents and young kids.
we know it would definitely impact
a lot of board
working
members.
parents. So
Excuse me. Is there really a realistic way that working parents who have structured jobs can manage children that are leaving school at 6:50 in the morning to catch the bus, and then 2 hours later having another child get on the bus?
No, because and that's why a lot of parents are like, okay, am I going to be able to work? Like, how am I going to work? Am I going to have to quit my job? Like, what am I going to have to do? Because if you are a parent that has to be to work at 8 o'clock and school doesn't start at 8 o'clock, then, you know, you're going to be late.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely these jobs don't care about you anyway. So if you get points, you're going to get points. If you don't get write-ups, you're going to get
Hey
write-ups.
Trina.
So, yeah, hey,
Is
Trina.
that, hi girl.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey, Danielle.
Oh, hey, Danielle. I see her. There you go.
So your income is going to be impacted. So basically, what it's going to boil down to is you either pick your children or you pick your kids. And I'm not saying it like that because my kids come first, period, over any job. Just throwing it out there in case any jobs watching. Yes. But that's just me, and I feel like I'm going to find something else anyway. But some parents don't have that option, or some parents really can't afford to be making those decisions like that. So it's really going to be really, really tough on the families. It really is. And then they already talk about attendance issues already, you know.
And that's why a lot of teachers didn't agree with this schedule.
Right.
And even a lot of board members had they didn't agree with there was a lot of concerns within the actual student board member. They was actually not agreeing on this as well. Like there was a lot of controversy.
Because this current year, they had changed the schedule. That's why it was a little early. Now, you know, they changed it again. And I'm like, they did this for the bus the bus schedule or whatever. It's not
they did this to benefit not the parents and students, even though they want to say that. It's to benefit the vendors because the vendors said that they need time to get to the next destination.
Right. And they're going to have way more tardies in probably absences due to the schedule. I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't make sense. And like you said, with the parent that has to, one child get on at that time, then another child got to get on. They trying to make sure all their kids are in school or whatever before they, go to work.
So,
and that's not the only hurdle with this transportation. I'll go into that after Ms. Tamika speaks on what she's about to say.
It was so much I couldn't even talk.
I was like, y'all gave me the floor.
She stepped to the side. She said we was talking a lot. Anywho. But yes, go with the hurdles because it is some more hurdles. What is it, girl?
So one of the hurdles that's coming up is any parent who has their children in after school or daycare where the school provides transportation to them having to the daycare. Roanoke City Public Schools will not provide after school transportation to students who attend a daycare after school program that is located out of their school's attendance zone. So if schools were previously now taking your kids to after school programs even though they weren't in the school zone, that is now over. They will not provide students unless it is it's basically someone that they are a community organization that is partnered with Roanoke City Public Schools.
Right.
Which is Boys and Girls Club, I can't ever say it, Community Center, Presbyterian.
Presbyterian. If I'm saying it right.
Community Center and the West End Center. But
so those are the main three. So anything else outside of that, you will literally have to call and see if your child is going to be able to be transported from school. And honestly, right now, they still don't know because I asked the question for summer school in regards to the West End Center. I didn't even know they was on the site. And they was like, we don't know. We'll have to call you back and see. So they still, undecided. And remind you, summer school is coming up next week for the city. And it's still a lot of things that's not in order.
It is. And hey, Ace, thank you for joining us.
Yes. Hey, everybody. Get back to the news, Miss C.
Yeah, so if your child is not within that daycare or whatever, if they were getting transported, now you will have to find a new daycare or after school program that's in school zone, or you're going to have to find transportation, which also, once again, puts another strain and stress on the parents.
Because I know, it is a lot for me, and I know that as
I'm actually angry.
My child being in pre-K, hold on 1 second. I know as my child being in pre-K this past year, I had to, on my breaks, I can't do a 30-minute break. I have to have an hour break. What is a 30-minute break going to do for me, for one, personally? For two, I had to make sure that my child was safely off the bus and everything. So my break detailed me getting my son off the bus, making sure he's where he needs to be, and then going to work. Which means that I barely had a break. I probably had maybe like 10 minutes, the most 15, to get some food in my system. So it's already rough if you had to do all that or whatever. But not having the transportation or say you at work and what's the shift? 11 to 7, I don't know. And you gotta leave.
She's a mom, so she gotta speak her truth.
Because your child has to get out the bus, then what are you gonna do?
But let's be honest, what's the hour? You still pushing it because traffic in Roanoke, the drivers in Roanoke, and then it's even worse around time kids get out of school because you got buses all over the place and you gotta keep stopping.
Exactly. Hey, Serena.
Hey, girl.
Is that Serena? Your mom, give your opinion, girl. What do you think about this whole school schedule?
Yes, how
you
are you
like nay or yay? But go ahead, girl.
So another change, which this is beneficial for kids who are in the STEM, Play-Doh, or go to North Sea Taylor Learning Academy. To accommodate transportation for these programs, they will be establishing alternative service routes. These routes will create centralized hub bus stops in the student's neighborhood for greater transportation efficiency. Basically, with hub bus stops will not require students to travel more than the 1 mile to reach the bus stop. So basically, there for these students, they're making an adjustment, not the regular students, excluding preschool and kindergartens. But if you go to a regular school, you don't get this exception. But if you go to one of these schools, STEM, Plato, or North Sea, they are basically finding and making hub bus stops so the student doesn't have to walk a mile to the bus stop. They're going to put it closer to them. Which I feel like if you're going to make some students walk a mile, I feel like there's no exceptions. You get the special privileges and everything.
Yes. Yes, and I just want to say we all know that certain students and things get certain special treatments and things like that. So maybe they made an exception for these students for a reason, but I do feel like we all know everything is not going to be fair, especially when I was going to school, certain things, so that's how I feel about that. Miss Video, wait your turn, because I see you about to talk about. But I'm not a parent yet. I'm about to have my twins, y'all. Did I just make that announcement? Yeah, Cameron and Camille coming. But anyways, so, excuse me, don't act like y'all not babysitting. But anyways.
She'll take one out, however.
Yes, but like I was saying, I don't have kids as of now, but that's a lot of the changes, waking up early, leaving early, the babysitter might have been set for this time, now you gotta find somebody to cover them for this time. It's a lot of adjustments for parents, mommies, and daddies. So I feel like it's just about knowing and educating yourself now so you are prepared when school starts back. It shouldn't be any confusion. Oh, I didn't know. You got to get the babysitter right. You got to get your job schedule right. You got to get everything right. That's just my opinion.
That's easier said than done. Yes, I agree with you that you need to get all that right because it has to be put out there, and you do need to do that. But I feel like that's easier said than done because somebody may have a job that they had for so long, and that what do they expect to leave that with their income to take care of their family for something that they may not like, or a place they may not like, or the income they may not have?
Yes.
They have to work double jobs or whatever. Like, it's so much that comes into play with this for the kids as well.
Exactly. So Serena said, it's crazy. I work for Roanoke City Public Schools, and it's going to be hard for me once I have my baby, because I have to be at work at 6:45 a.m. and most daycares do not open until 7 a.m. It really does not work.
Right, I agree, Serena. You're right about
you
that.
gotta think about it. Some of the teachers have kids themselves
Exactly.
in middle school, elementary
Exactly.
stuff, and they have to be able to put their kids on the bus.
Exactly.
So for me, I'm still here, you guys. For me, I think it's all about preparation, and it's all about getting prepared. Let's be honest, a lot of changes can happen in our daily lives, especially with our children. So even though it's a lot that we don't like, I think it's very important that mothers and fathers start showing up to a lot of these meetings and a lot of these things that's going on when it comes to Roanoke City Public Schools, so that the voices are being heard and the changes are being accommodated to those who really, really know that this is not going to work for them. A lot of people do not show up, and then when things like this happen, they have so much to say. So start showing up, start doing better all the way around. And hey Anita, hey. So I think it's just all about showing up. At the end of the day, we might not like everything that happens, but we do have to make adjustments. So I say it takes a village. Start making sure that you gotta get up. Your aunties, your uncles, if you got the grandparents that's still alive, get them involved. It might have to be, hey, can you get the kids on the bus early? I'll get them after. Hey, can you get the kids to the babysitter? Could you get them to daycare? It might have to be some team effort. We might need to take this shit back to where it takes a village. And I'm sorry, if your aunts, uncles, the grandma still can walk, whether she got the cane, everybody's ass is accountable this year. Okay?
I agree.
Everybody. If you got it, now hold on, girl. Try not to call me before 6. But
the kids are up at 5.
Oh, okay. The other auntie right here. Okay.
The kids, you gonna need to get a call at 6.
Oh, okay. It take a village.
Yeah, so now she told us she don't want to get a call that early. But she over here preaching to take a village.
I see
Make
that.
it
I
make
see
sense.
them too.
I'll video call them while they walk.
Oh my Not a video call. What's that gonna
Oh,
be?
MG.
Well, luckily, my boys are both still in elementary, and that time is fine for me. So that's a good thing. But I definitely agree with Miss Tamika. It's definitely going to take a village this year if you have that. If some people don't have a village, so it's like, what do they do?
At this point,
if you
it's
don't
about
have
the
a- if
car
you-
riders at this point.
If you do not have a village, I would definitely call my bro. You know, he definitely gets the kids back and forth to school. I'll tag him. He loves to assist. Just let you know, bro, I'm putting you out here as a village
Love you
for the
too,
rest of
Nita.
the kids in the community. I love you, bro.
His
Yeah.
name is Mr. Giles.
Yeah, I'll be
put out
tagging
his name?
him. No, he does amazing. He really do. He gets the
does.
kids back and forth.
He does.
Also, you know, I might be busy, but we do have Miss D who's welcome to get up at 4 a.m. Monday through Friday.
Now 4 a.m. That's pushing it right there. Now 4 a.m.
Because she got to get prepared for the kids.
But no, I'm pretty sure
5:30.
that's
I
going
can
to
do
have to
by
be
5:30.
some carpooling going on.
Joining in, neighbors. Yeah.
People
Yes.
that you trust, you just can't be letting them go with anybody, okay? It's
If
not
your
like
kids
that
play
nowadays.
sports, this is definitely a time for like sports parents to gather
Yeah,
together and try
that's
to get
right.
together and
That's a good
stuff like
idea. I
that.
didn't think about
Because a lot of
that.
times those kids are in the same school and things
Right.
like that, so
They really
that
are.
helps too. And
Yes, and Miss Anita said it is so crazy. Sorry. Miss Anita said it's so crazy. She is by herself. All her family lives in Florida. Lord help me.
I know, Nita.
I'm sorry.
Because I know your boys are, if they not out of elementary now, they should be in middle school or about to go or something. I can't remember. Or they should be the same age as Tonyo or whatever. I can't remember. I know we had our babies around the same time. Anywho, but yes, that is definitely true. And that's what goes back to not having a village, you know. You have to solely depend on yourself. And even if you have someone in your corner, you may still be that main sole provider, so it's still hard. And that's just not, people's mentals are already all over the place.
Woo.
So this is definitely going to be like a whole disaster. I hope it goes smooth for the school year for the parents and the kids, but yeah, I mean, because for the
last
ones
2 years, the school have, even though they made changes, the schools have been extremely sloppy.
they have in the
They
middle
have.
schoolers, you know, you got to make sure your middle schoolers are getting on the bus.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I just got pushed for something.
Yeah, because she all up in my conversation, I'm trying to speak my voice. Go ahead.
Oh wow.
But yes, you know, you have to make sure your kids get on the bus, because let's be honest, some kids will be like, my mama and daddy ain't here. Shoot, I'm going back to sleep, you know. Do some faking it.
Oh, that's enough.
We know because Miss Tamika did that back in the day when she was going up to school.
I ain't
She
gonna
was
lie, I
fake.
did it a few days myself.
See,
When I just,
right here,
I was
Tommy
basically
Jefferson
like,
fake.
ain't nobody here, I'm still tired, screw it, and went back to sleep.
Okay. So these two are talking a little bit much tonight. Yes, that is a part of our podcast. We talk, but I want to scoot them to the back for a second. So I just want to say we're gonna wrap this up. Y'all got
Wait,
any-
I had one more.
Okay, she got one more, but I do want to say something. Even though it may seem like this is gonna be a lot, guys, and it could be making y'all look paranoid, making y'all look overwhelmed, mothers and fathers, and y'all could be really just mentally exhausted from the chaos. Remember, I don't know everybody's religion. It's not really my business. Pray first, but before the beginning of each day over you and your kids, and just keep showing up and trying each day, because this can really be hard. It can be a lot. But I feel like with the village, with support from neighbors, friends, family, loved ones, everybody can get through it. I feel like everybody should be on call. Nobody off limits. Call the I don't care. Call the grandma. Can she still walk? Can the granddaddy still walk? Call. If he got the cane, he can help. Call the aunt. She was turning up all night to 6, whatever time. Call her. She might be leaning, but as long as she's safe. And that's her. She loves to lean. Call the uncles. Call call the uncles, because they always act like they so busy. Call the uncles. Call your close friends. They might can ride or join in with the kids if they go to the same school and all this other stuff. So just try to stick together as a village and just try to make it work. I love y'all. I don't have kids. I don't really have much to say about this, but I do want to let y'all know that everybody can get through it. And I will tag my brother later after the show. Miss Danielle, don't you say nothing else. She said enough. Miss D. Yeah.
So another change that's coming up this year is they are about to start implementing student IDs.
Oh, yes, yes.
So the school board has approved the first phase of implementation for student IDs. This will be for include students attending North C. Taylor Learning Academy and Forest Park, and they will all receive student ID cards. Now, they haven't gave us much information on what all these student IDs will be required for, but they did say it would help them
to enter the school.
No way. That's already been done. That was the trial school. They're now doing that for all the schools.
Yeah, I said that was included in them, that they were doing it all over.
That was the trial area. They done that, so now they're doing all the schools.
But I know they said they were going to do it for library services, things like that, tardies, dismissals, food service.
Yes, they should, because they had ID cards when I was in school.
We did have ID cards, so it must
we
be
didn't
something
have to
different.
use it for all of that, though.
To get on the bus, I think you got
I did. I had to use it for the bus, to scan for food. I had to do everything.
No, only thing I had to use it for was the
I
swipe and
did.
the lunch.
I don't know what you did, boo-boo.
For us, all we had to use it is for the swipe and the lunch line. That was it. Nothing to scan to get on the school bus or any of that.
Well, excuse me, sweetie. I used my ID card 462907 for everything, ma'am, because I got lots of discounts and I was working while I was in school.
I didn't even use it for the library to check
What
out
does
books.
that have to do with
All I had to
anything?
do was type in my student ID number. I didn't have to even scan my ID for the library.
Okay.
Yeah, just like you to the ID that was there.
Yeah.
And yes, that was really nice too, honey. 424656. Boom!
Anyway, so they will be informing us of more information over the summer. You can check this out on Roanoke City Public Schools website to get more information, to stay up to date, and get this information about everything coming up with transportation changes as well.
Yeah,
And
if
for
your
school
kids
supply list if
are,
you haven't got them yet.
Well, that's not going to be up there.
No,
until, like,
yeah, but yeah.
And if your kids are going to summer
I'm glad you
school,
put that out there.
if your kids are going to summer school, I know the bus routes are on there now, so go ahead and check those out.
Yes, come on now. If it's on, we're going to post it. We're going to post it for them because they need that support. Because a lot of y'all playing about summer school. You got time to and hang out.
You already had to sign up. If you didn't sign your kids up right now, then they're not going.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought y'all still had time to sign your kids up for summer school.
No, you have to sign up for school years.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But back to what she had said a minute ago, we do, us parents and guardians do need to start showing up at these meetings more. I know I personally have to because I haven't been to any. Because we do need to be a unit and be in unity with showing up at those meetings and giving our opinion. And maybe things can go more of our way.
And supporting all the kids, all of them, whether it's your child or not, just showing up for the kids. And also, I have to get prepared for Karen and Camille. I mean, I gotta start early. You know, they said, starting early leads to greatness. So.
All right, and Anita said they still in elementary school and she
Okay, I
had to be
thought
to
so.
work by 7.
Exactly.
So they're doing too much.
Well, what are
already.
you gonna do, Nita? Like literally. Come on now, make it make
Shoot,
sense.
you don't get it.
I know Nita gonna work it out, but I'm just saying, like literally, that's not making sense.
So all the information has been posted below. What is that website?
Roanoke City Public Schools.
rcps.info,
Thank you.
which is also Roanoke City Public Schools,
Yeah.
which you can Google. So if y'all have something to say about that, which I know y'all do, especially if your parents or guardians or even the centers or the child care that people go to, please leave your comments below. Let us know how you feel.
Leave your comments below. Inbox us. It's a safer space, judgment-free zone, and we just want to make sure that we gave this information out, especially before school starts back. Ms. D and Ms. Danielle went into full depth and detail. You're more than welcome to rewatch the show or watch us on YouTube. We will be dropping the show by Sunday night. It'll be on there by Monday morning. Okay. So that was that.
And also, this is why we need to vote more into our local elections. Okay? No, no.
Yes, and also for parents who do know about any zoning for the public after school programs and you know if the school bus will still be going, please drop that information in the comments for other parents as well.
So,
Well, I think we just taught y'all enough about the school system.
So we're gonna jump into another educational part, okay? We know it's the summer, everybody's about to have the cookouts, everybody is about to, have fun and do all this and that.
Yes. So, and with cookouts and things of that nature, sometimes things can happen, situations. You can start, that burger real good, and it gets stuck, and you get to choking or things like that. You can actually start choking on your food because you get too excited while you're eating. Anything can happen, or you out at a restaurant, the same thing can happen.
Yes, and at swimming pools and things. So emergencies happen. So I'm going to show y'all a little bit of CPR, okay? There's CPR classes out there that's for free. You can also get certified. I just went to a CPR refresher. And CPR, if you've taken CPR before, it changes all the time. Now with CPR, they do not require mouth to mouth. The reason why they don't require mouth to mouth anymore is because yes, you're getting oxygen when you're breathing in and giving them, the mouth to mouth, but it's not working as better or faster as the chest compressions, okay? So I'm going to just show you how to do CPR real quick so that you can know. And also, Missy, come over here. Yes. I just thought about this. So if someone is choking, again, this is just for adults, okay? Children are much different. So if you want to check out, or first of all, as parents or guardians or anybody, you should know CPR, okay? Period. I don't care who you are. You should definitely know CPR. But if someone is choking, okay, you definitely lift your arms up, Miss C. So she's choking. Oh my God!
I'm choking.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to come right here. You want to lock your arms, and you want to go up. Okay.
Now, go up with it, girl. Go up.
I think so. No, you don't drop up.
Okay. Oh, well, I thought you were jumping my body.
So you gonna press up. You gonna press up. Stop dropping up.
So I was having a special effect.
You press up. So you basically going up into the abdomen, and so where it can come out.
Do you still have to ball the fist with it? Or
yeah, ball the fist or whatever, and do that. That's how you do if they choking, okay? Again, that's just for adults. For kids, it's much different. So you will need to take a full CPR class to have it for the kids.
Yes. Full CPR. Now, I know infants and adults are different, and you showing us adults.
Yes. So, let me go ahead and show y'all how to do CPR on adults, okay? Again, stay refreshed, the CPR does change.
Yes.
So, I got this, guys, from a CPR course I took way back when, okay? So, let me get my little dummy out.
Yes.
So, this is my little dummy, okay? That we're going to inflate really quick.
Yes, you got your face, the mouth, the chest, so you can see the back as well. So where the compressions go.
Okay, so let me
lay it on the ground and
let me blow it up. Hold on 1 second.
Oh yes. So while she's blowing that up, it is very important to learn how to do CPR, like Ms. Danielle said, for several reasons. You never know when you may have to do it, and it's always a good thing to have that knowledge because you can save someone's life or help someone out no matter where you at. Even if you out and you don't even know the person, you just having that information can help that person and their family.
Let's go pump it up. We are going to save a life tonight, okay? Yes. So I do want to say CPR is important, okay? Us ladies around, we are going to go get CPR certified. We like to do things, of course, as a unit and as a team, but just to show that we are giving that support. One, y'all already know we love to support the community, but this is educational purpose and safety reasons. So I think she almost had to step up, guys. Let's see.
So I have now blown up my mannequin.
Do you want to lay down, or do you want us to just hold it?
No, you have to lay down.
Okay.
So he's he's going to be needing CPR. So, Miss C, I'm going to have to get on the ground. So I'm going to have to show you what we're going to have to do. Okay? So I don't know if you want to change the position of the camera or not.
Oh my gosh, no. Oh, 1 second.
Okay. we have our hand raising and the camera doing the most. Okay. So,
you want to get down first?
Of course, but one thing with somebody is, you think somebody may need CPR, you definitely want to go to them, say, hey, don't talk like, hey, are you okay? Are you okay? You want to hit them, make sure that they responded. If they're not responding, you want to check a pulse. Here, bam, bam, where? I think the best part of check a pulse is definitely up here, okay? You want to check a pulse.
Okay,
and you want to, yeah.
Up here. Okay, up here.
So, yes. So, I'm like, man, I'm okay. You know, and then I want to check her pulse, okay?
Yes.
If I'm not feeling it, or I'm not feeling the breathing, then that's when I want to go into CPR, okay?
Okay, so again, you want to check the pulse, and you want to, are you okay?
Yes, ma'am, sir, are you okay? Is everything all right? You know, because if somebody is losing oxygen and not responding, they're not going to be really hearing you. So you want to make sure that you are, they're responsive, okay?
Look it up.
And just let you know, if they can talk to you and all that, they probably don't need CPR. You know, it just depends. But if they can talk to you and breathing or whatever, even if it's slow, they could just be having a heart attack or something else, okay? So let's make sure we're clear. But if they're not responding, they might need CPR. Okay. So, if y'all can see me, we want to make sure that we're going about 2.5 to 3 inches down. Okay, you want to make sure your hands are like this. And your arms need to be straight. They're not going to be bending like that. They need to be straight, okay? And what you need to do is you need to go down. Okay?
Oh, yes.
Go down. Okay? And this one is also, you're not going to hear the clicking, but the updated ones they have where you can hear the click. And it's, I think 100 times per minute or something like that. Don't quote me, just look it up. Do update it. And that's for CPR. You're most likely to break people's ribs. But 9 times out of 10, when you have to have CPR, your ribs will be broken. But that's okay, because you will heal. You rather have broken ribs or you rather be alive, okay? And most likely you'll be bruised. So it's 100 times per minute. And some of the songs that they now suggest for you to sing is Stand Alive, Stand Alive. You know, because you got to go, you know, Stand Alive. If y'all can hear that, you can hear me pressing down. But that's the song that you're supposed to be singing.
Girl, I hear it.
And again, they don't require mouth to mouth anymore because that's not as effective as pushing down, okay? So that's the updated CPR for adults. Do you guys want to try? So yes, would you like to try to see?
No.
Okay. So I'll have them try offline. You know they got to bend over and shake a little. No, for real. But this is something serious. All jokes aside, that you need to learn CPR. You can buy stuff like this from anywhere. As a family, y'all should be watching how to do CPR. Y'all also should be learning how to do CPR. You never know when you might have to do it. And yes, it's a scary moment.
Yeah, I was
but you might be like, I don't think I'm doing it right. They say any type of CPR that you're giving, it's going to help them, okay? It's going to work. So remember, no more mouth-to-mouth updated, about 2.5 inches down in the chest compression.
In the middle of the chest.
Yes, hands like this. And your arms are not bending. Your arms are straight, but you're going down, okay?
100 times per minute?
Yes, and you might, if you have someone with you, you might want to rotate because that's a lot. You're on your time very fast. That's not an easy task, but
It's worth it.
yeah, we got to keep doing it.
Yes. So tonight's show was amazing. Us ladies are all. Love you guys. Remember, CPR, safety first, health first. Don't forget all the information is at rcps.info for the school boarding information. We love y'all. We'll catch y'all the following Saturday. Same time, 9:30, nothing changed. Stay tuned. Kicking Raw has a lot of things coming up. If you missed our last show on What's Next with Raw, stay tuned. We got some events coming up and more. Love y'all, and as we always say, hashtag Kicking Raw, hashtag Raw, hashtag Real Authentic Women. We out.